coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. Marching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the one. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Let's go! Let's do this!
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Run 80! Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Go!
Tannehill on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
20!
28-30, could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shot. And that means the defense has to keep pace.
He's going deep for Brown. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here we go. Right here. 80!
Get that quarterback, D-line! Get that quarterback, D-line! D-line, get that quarterback!
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, 58, right there. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And this is going to be intercepted. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
They had confidence building for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
Here we go. 280! 55. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D.
Able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Not today.
This defense for the Titans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they can
Back,
3 interceptions in the game.
3 yards on that last carry.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
What's up? From the 20 to the 19.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. To this great starting field position they have.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Flushed out right.
on time.
Disappointing into the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Check three, check three, check three.
Traversing downfield.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. So a nice run right there. And worth mentioning their usual starting running back out this week. The hope is it's just a short-term absence. But this is where it pays, Charles, to have a quality reserve that you can turn to.
Because this is a guy who's more than capable of picking up the slack. And he's likely going to see a big share of carries as this one progresses. And how many times do we see running backs jump into the breach and have big games?
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Here we go. Ooh, 88.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Switch. Run, go.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Here we go. Hey. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And now here's a timeout call on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, 80.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Go.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you can get Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. They completed it all right and lost yardage.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Go.
The offense at the line is set to go.
Watch left. Tight end to the left. 3 down. Hey, check two.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves.
Hey, watch his slant. Jam him.
Here we go.
About the 27-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane.
Here we go.
He did that.
Lady.
He used him on tape yesterday for the angles that
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Angle right there.
Kill.
55. Check 55. Mike. Get in the weight room.
Wentz on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Monty Hooker. And he will take this one home.
Come on, boys. Come on.
They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive defensive backs there. So go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Colts, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Start their next drive.
I'm scared.
And job one here,
Mike,
Charles.
Mike,
Just
Mike.
keep
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Boom. Welcome to the NFL, baby.
This was taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And second down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Go.
Pass on first
Let's
down.
go.
That leads to
Trey
a second
15,
and
Trey
10.
15. Stop right there. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55. I got him.
Let's go to throw. Being chased out left. It's out. He put it on the carpet. And that might be Titan football. It is. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic.
Here we go. 30. Let's go, D. Big series right here. You got tight right there.
Seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Corey Willis there to bring him down. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious.
20. Hurry.
Here
we go. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. 4 down.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Open man, Julio. Touchdown.
They can't hold me, coach.
Julio Jones. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on. Fully good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Indian offense at the line and set to go.
Jet 55. Jet 55. Come on.
They got him.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it out,
Here we go. 180.
that's a bad possession.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Here we go, T. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. He's a little boy with me, man.
41-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And
30.
no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4
Check
times.
13.
It's not
of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Let's go!
First and 20 now after the holding.
Here we go. 58, right over there. Mike, 58, right there.
So don't say nothing.
Looking downfield for Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here we go, right here. 58 to Mike. All day, all day. Ready, hot.
He's taken down. In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Ready?
In your face.
Go, go.
He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferguson. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're one short. It's fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain still pays to go, though. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Otis Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Mike, back.
Ready to start their next drive.
Come on.
And following the interception, just
Come on.
you just throw that out the window.
I think you
Touch it, man.
just go out and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. Because they can't in the offense at all.
Still want to attack
Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Mike 5-5. Mike 5-5.
This is caught by Hill.
Here we go. Here we go.
49.
Here we go.
A big play that time through the air. 31 yards.
Go. 20.
55.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
He's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. 50. Here we go. 20. Target. Hey, check Mike. Come on, run.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Let's
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Check. 55 to Mike.
Come
on,
baby.
What you got?
Only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Back. Ready.
Hey, eat. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Mike. Check. 55. Mike.
Focus, defense, focus.
Behind him, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
to the 28 for a
Tight
first.
ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
3 down, 3 down.
3 down, 3 down.
Good shot.
That ball caught by Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Guys, game situation. Let's go.
2 jet.
Kill.
Here, shift.
Hines, and he will lose yardage.
I'm going to hit you all day.
Excellent job on the tackle for loss by Harold Landry, shooting into the backfield.
Here we go.
15 yards to go, second down.
Watch the pass. Mike, 55.
Great 57.
55.
Hey, let's get in them
What's
home.
this on?
On play action, it's Wentz. It is Michael Pittman with it. And he's brought down for a very nice gain.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender.
50.
Here we go. 280.
Perfectly executed crossing route.
Check 3. Check 3.
Check.
Yeah.
Ready to go, boy.
So it was the passing game that got him down here. Closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it. Change up there, going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly, it's loose. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
Let's go. Lady.
Set to begin the drive.
Check.
They've got
Watch
the
the twig.
lead
Watch
last
the
time.
twig.
You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Here we go. 28.
6.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Mike, 58, right there.
Has it left side.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week.
Here we go.
And he has
30.
here to pick up yardage.
We ain't giving them nothing today.
First down, Tannehill. There's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here.
Hey,
Back
28.
something up downfield.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
A lot of the
Whip.
time,
Watch the whip.
show this swing back, show this check down. Maybe later on, the heave run deep when you catch him close to the spot.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Hey,
They don't need
30.
to play here before the 2-minute
Man,
warning.
I got you. Man,
See
I
if
got
they
you.
do it anyway.
That's hot.
It's Tannehill. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him bumped down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Check.
We've hit the
53's
2-minute
Mike.
mark of the second
Check.
quarter.
53's
14-7.
Here we go. 28.
Once again,
Watch the
we're going
whip.
to check in with
Let's
Jonathan Coachman
go.
in Orlando. He'll have
53. 53. Check 53. Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
time for shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. Nice throw there.
30!
Quit talking about it and bring it. 58.
Go!
58, Mike. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield.
50. Here we go.
Didn't get it,
80!
but they may come back to it again.
Check.
Second and 10. Tannehill once more. On his screen, this is Owens. Strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
30!
58.
Oh, zero.
Hey, come on now. Check. No.
Pick up the first down before it's tackled right at the 10.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up
Let's go.
third downs.
There you go, right here. 80!
It's all a
Get
mindset.
Mike. Switch. Go. Run.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
At the Colts' 6-yard line.
Set! 80!
They can't hang with us.
Here's Tannehill. Screen, it's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Let's go! 80!
Check.
Hey!
Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
6 guys. Check.
Run!
They'll try to serve the he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage back at the 6.
You make a play like that,
So
baby.
the yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Colts kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
He'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Come on, fellas.
Back man.
The offense
80!
at the line and
I'm
set
coming
to
after
go.
you. I'm coming
And
after
with
you.
only 9 seconds
Mike,
remaining,
2.
with not
Watch
much
2.
time, we'll see
Watch
how
2.
they play this.
In your face. 2's the mic. Not today, you are. Not today.
Hey, kill! Hey, for Tokyo!
Mike 2.
Wait, look!
Incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on
80!
I know
Watch
the ball's
2.
coming out
Exit.
high.
Exit.
They expected it and got there.
2's the mic.
Final shot before half the wins. Corralled well upfield, right around the 40-yard line. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and then trend you as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as a fair catch is signaled for.
can't take it.
Let's go.
Go.
Let's go to
Waiting.
the line, ready to start their next drive.
I'm coming.
And they're still very much in this game.
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance,
Here we go. Waiting.
The last run got 6. Now
Watch that
second
end.
and 4.
Watch that end.
Shift.
Tight end's right. Hey.
81.
Three down.
Check. 55 to Mike. Check.
Touch.
Come on, D.
He'll check this down to Hines. And pass the
He's a little boy.
It's out of bounds. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost.
It's 20.
It's good for him.
it's great for him.
All right.
I like what you said.
Let's go, D,
Sometimes
let's go.
he gets lost in the traffic a little
Hey,
bit.
let's get this.
But
Let's
get
go.
him out
Great.
in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. And keep
Let's go.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Threads to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion
can't
as
hang.
they come up on 3rd down.
He's not going to get me.
Mike 2. Watch 2. Man out.
It's 5-7.
2's the Mike.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Mike 2. I got him.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he will take this one.
Told you, baby. I told you. Woo!
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a
That's
great
it,
return.
baby.
They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Go.
The
Waiting.
offense at the line and set to go.
2's the Mike.
Hey, they scared. They scared.
He's got a first down past the 30. Indianapolis. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Here we go. 30.
Set to begin the
58 right there.
This
Crunch
now
time,
a
defense.
10-point game.
Alert
So
3.
Go.
a
matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here we go, here we go.
First, 2 second and 3.
No chance. Kill.
He'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Waiting! The 37 on first and 10.
Watch the twist.
Flips out to Evans. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the right. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the
I got it.
big plays for the offense.
Let's go.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs.
Here we go.
Just ask for it. Show him that you're
Switch.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 62 yards.
Touchdown! 20!
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
right back to him, but he
Waiting!
where to go on that play.
58, come on.
Looked pretty good.
Let's go, defense. Check 31.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Waiting!
All day, dog.
Hip!
Shit.
Go! Come on, time to play!
First down as he's tackled at the 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run,
Here you go, right here.
feeling
And that's the last thing they need,
Yo,
especially
trip left,
when they
trip
look
left.
up at the scoreboard.
Check.
Come on, boys!
His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their
heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
It's coming.
Waiting!
Ready to start their next
I got you,
drive.
punk.
And coming off a
Mike,
one
five.
Wait, touch!
Here we go.
They rally here. And his pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
88!
And I love what teams
Hey,
do
man,
when
hey, man.
that
Watch the
happens.
boot,
Bring
watch
the
the
ball
boot.
to the sideline.
He's turning in a pretty
Let's
impressive
go!
performance.
Lady!
And a big reason why they have this
Watch the
nice
screen.
lead. Yeah, man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Don't stop that boat.
Boston. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on. Pulling good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
There we go.
Here we go.
The Indian offense at the line and set to go.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack.
120!
They also
Here
have
we
to
go,
have interest
D.
in the running
Here I
game
come
as well.
again. Here I come again.
Not giving ground.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
This offense in desperate need of a
let's get this,
conversion
get
as they
this.
come up on third
My
down.
I got one.
Steers right on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another
In your face!
picked up by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
All day.
Charles, whatever's going on between
Here we go,
his ears right now,
20!
it's just not completely calculated correctly.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take
Check it out, Lee. Lockdown, baby. Check out
Those 6 inches between the ears. But right
Definitely
now,
belong.
it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trust
Here we go. 80!
Ready? Hey, we got tight left.
Ready, hot!
Complete to his running back right side, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7.
30!
So they'll get
tight end right.
time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll
Hey,
return with
20!
more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E.
Rip left.
5-timers left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
You see me out here? That's right.
This is almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end
And
zone.
now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the
Go,
march,
go.
they're in the red zone.
80!
Then after the
Check
interception,
55
and it took
to
a
Mike.
touchdown-saving tackle to
Watch
keep
the
them
pass.
from going all the way.
Go, go!
Mike 55.
Listen!
Hey, watch it.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
It
Here we go.
feels like he can just grab his briefcase
Mike.
and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Hey, check.
Takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Naeem Hines with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Here we go. Waiting!
As he and the guys on offense here
lose
go
one.
for 2.
Mike, 55. Right there, 55.
I want that.
And he will
Give me
get
that ball,
in the end zone
defense.
for the 2
Give me that
points, and it's not over yet. As they're back
throw him out of
to
play.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And these guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold the these guys right around 20 or under that, if they were going to have a chance, it was evident pretty early.
Here we go. 30!
58, right there.
Let's
go, tackle, let's go. We got this. We got this.
Watch Twin.
Time right.
Watch the
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there.
Lady!
So many times we
Don't
hear
let him breathe.
quarterbacks and
Don't let
offensive
him
coordinators
Here.
in your progression. Get to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Just a
Ball
game
game, not bad.
and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, I gotta think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this. Back in training camp,
28.
in situations.
Three bucks.
There'll be extra defenders in the box
Check nickel.
trying to keep them from locking down a game.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking or not thinking it through.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
You have to be careful where you're coming from, obviously. At this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And that is incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver.
Ladies!
Not let anyone leap behind you for a big
Watch time,
play.
watch time.
Nice job.
Four down. Check. Four down.
Nice throw here, right side. He rolls it in.
I need to get my swag right there.
Titans.
Oh, yeah, that's the score. That's how you score.
Wow.
Times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Start the next
Keep it
drive.
up, guys.
Well, I think that
Hey,
the
check
folks
back,
here
check
had
back.
hoped that maybe this
Watch
home
the divide.
atmosphere would
Watch-
carry
watch
their
the
guys
slant,
to
watch
a
the
surprise
slant.
victory.
Watch the slant.
But it does not
Tight
appear
dog,
that that's
tight
going to
dog,
be
tight
the
dog.
case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Mike 50. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
The 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the one probably is Asian.
40, 82, 40.
Coming.
Wait, son.
First and 10. Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Go.
Second and 21.
Sunday.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Wait, son.
Check 55. Mike.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
This goes out right to Doyle. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done.
Here we
When the
go.
guy you're trying to tackle
Let's
looks
find
like this
7.
guy.
But it's usually going to take more than one man to
Mike,
get him
2.
down.
Watch
Wait,
it.
son.
It's just me and you.
Jack Doyle. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Here we go.
They're going to try to keep hope alive here on
Let's go,
4th
D.
down. They're going
It's going to
for
be
it.
a long day, offense.
Gotta have this one. And now here
gonna make everything happen.
He will take this one home. It's a
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy. Pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Waiting. At the line and set to go.
Squeeze, squeeze, double,
We
double.
certainly had a sense
Mike,
coming in here
55.
that these guys were
Right there in the middle,
for a tough
55.
one on
Look
Continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Hey, check five, check five.
Double dog. That's the way.
He'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to 48. The former Steeler Bud Dupree in on the tackle.
Go. 20.
Second and 9.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here we go. 20.
They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. 46. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Here we go. Waiting. Sunday.
They're indeed going to go
I
for it.
got you.
Wait, son.
Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titans football.
Mike, 58, right there.
The Titans
Check tight,
offense
check
set
tight.
to begin the drive.
Check tight.
Been
Quick
a
Dan,
very
quick Dan.
strong performance for the Obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're on the bench right now, you shake your hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dab, been a big
Let's go. 30.
58 to the mics.
take care of the ball on the way out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go. 28.
The football here as
Get
we
the
get you
ball.
reset.
25,
They've
check
got a
25.
to bring up 3rd and 1.
One advantage of the league guy to build a defensive line because not only does it take up the space and let the linebackers run.
Here we go. 30.
Himself, as we
You
just
better
saw
be
there.
afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Hey.
Man over is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one.
Don't stop that motor.
20.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind
28.
from them this afternoon.
You.
Trick left.
They've been impressive from the
He's coming.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing.
Your trip is
the 22. Tyquan Lewis, he read it the whole way and made the tackle. The defense defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of
Hey,
colored
we're
jerseys.
30!
Have to deal with a second and 14 now after
Get in
the
the weight
loss.
room. Coming, double up. Run!
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here we go.
From the Colts, extra defensive back in there now on third
You ain't got
down.
nothing.
58. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Bring it. Bring it.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there on a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. A 33. And Bullock will put this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
All day.
Here we go. Back man. 180!
Ready to start their next
You
drive.
can't block me. You
Let's just
can't
be
block me.
frank.
Not a chance there. They actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise,
You ain't doing
there
nothing
could be
today.
repercussions.
You ain't doing nothing today.
The waning moments of
Mike,
this one.
55.
55!
55. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football
Defense
game.
wins championships, baby.
Hey, check my
5'9", 5'9".
watch 55.
Watch that!
It's his target, the tight end, Moana Cox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he
Good work,
crosses
boys.
over
Let's
the
go.
bounds.
Let's go.
A big play there on the catch and run.
And when you hit him on a move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Here we go.
Here's a
120!
1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Some penetration.
82!
2.
Watch that!
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the
Here we
game.
go.
So they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Watch 2.
Recently,
Let's
I
go.
was actually working a game
Choose
where
the mic.
a quarterback had
Check
a
mic,
streak
check mic.
of 5 straight games.
Go, go, go. Run, run, run.
How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
All day. Whoa. Let's get it.
Here we go. Back man. 180!
Yeah, that's what I do.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Hey, kill!
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Watch!
Don't get nervous.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Start early! Man, it's good to see you out there, baby. It's a big one now. That's a big one.
Officially over.
Out time. Don't give him nothing.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything. It's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tennessee, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, it's on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets.